Ever wondered how to awaken to self-realization in non-duality?
Welcome back to Awakening Insights. Today, we're joined by Elias, who shares profound teachings on consciousness and the nature of reality. Elias, thanks for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited to explore these deep topics with you.
Let's start with the nature of reality and our perception of it. What's your perspective on this? Can you describe the nature of reality with words?
Reality is far more vast and intricate than our minds can grasp. Our concepts and language are like tiny nets trying to capture an infinite ocean. They're useful tools, but they can never fully encompass the totality of what is. Think of it this way. When we use a word like tree, we're pointing to something real. But that word can never capture the full experience of a tree. Its smell, the way light plays on its leaves, the sound of wind in its branches. The word tree is not the tree. The tree exists without the word tree. Our concepts are like signposts, useful for navigation, but they're not the territory itself. As someone that has a JD, I can tell you that because the U.S. flag is a symbol, you can burn the U.S. flag. It symbolizes USA. It is not USA, it is just a symbol. Of course, I don't recommend burning the U.S. flag, nor any other nation's national flag, because it is disrespectful. However, it is legal to burn the flag in USA. The reasoning is that it is a symbol and the U.S. Constitution allows free speech of symbols, like language, which is a bunch of symbols. In short, flag burning and flag desecration are protected free speech under the First Amendment. So, a symbol is a concept, an idea, a term, or word, and is protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. That's fascinating. How does this limitation of concepts affect our search for meaning and purpose? Meaning and purpose. These are such profound human concerns. But here's the thing. Any meaning or purpose we articulate is inevitably a mental construct, a story we tell ourselves. It's not that these stories are worthless. They can provide direction and comfort, but they're not absolute truths. If there is an ultimate meaning to existence, it would have to be something intrinsic to existence itself, beyond the reach of our concepts. It's like trying to describe the taste of water. The moment we put it into words, we've already missed something essential. As for purpose, we often think of it as something we need to discover or create. But what if our true purpose is simply to be fully present in each moment? To be a conscious expression of life itself? That's not something we can capture in a mission statement or life goal.
But if concepts can't fully capture reality or provide ultimate meaning, where does that leave us?
It leaves us in a beautiful place of openness and wonder. When we recognize the limitations of our concepts, we can hold them more lightly. We can enjoy the stories we tell about life without being trapped by them. This understanding invites us to engage with life more directly. Instead of always filtering experience through our mental categories, we can be more present to the raw, unfiltered nature of each moment. It's about direct experience rather than abstract knowledge. Think about love, for instance. We have all sorts of ideas about what love should be, but the actual experience of love, the warmth, the connection, the challenges, is far more rich and nuanced than any concept can capture.
That's profound. How can people apply this understanding in their daily lives?
It starts with awareness. Notice how often you're caught up in mental concepts rather than direct experience. When you're eating, are you tasting the food, or are you lost in thoughts about your day? When you're with loved ones, are you fully present, or are you filtering the experience through your ideas about how things should be? Practice stepping back from your thoughts and simply observing them. You might notice that your sense of self, your beliefs, your emotional reactions, these are all mental constructs arising in awareness. They're not solid, permanent things, and they're not who you really are. This doesn't mean we should try to stop thinking or abandon all our concepts. It's about recognizing thoughts for what they are, useful tools, but not ultimate reality. It's about being able to use concepts when they're helpful, but not being limited by them.
This seems to challenge a lot of our usual ways of thinking about life and ourselves.
Absolutely, and that's why it can be both liberating and unsettling. We're so used to seeking security in our concepts and beliefs. But real security, real peace, comes from recognizing something deeper, the aware presence that's always here, regardless of what thoughts or experiences are arising. This understanding doesn't negate the relative importance of things in our lives. We can still have goals, relationships, values, but we hold them more lightly, seeing them as part of the ever-changing play of life rather than as ultimate truths. It's like we've been actors so caught up in our roles that we've forgotten we're in a play. This teaching is about remembering our true nature while still fully participating in the drama of life.
Thank you, Elias. This has been truly enlightening. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Yes, I invite everyone to take a moment right now. Feel the aliveness of your body. Notice the space around you, the sounds you can hear. And then ask yourself, what or who is aware of all of this? That awareness, that presence, is closer than your own breath, more intimate than your most private thought. It can't be captured in concepts, but it can be directly recognized. And in that recognition lies the potential for true freedom and peace. Another powerful practice is to simply pause throughout your day and notice the unchanging background of awareness that's always present. Listen and soak in the sights and sounds of the surroundings. Whether you're in a bustling city or a quiet forest, there's always a sense of spacious presence underlying all experiences. Can you feel it? It's the silent witness that observes your thoughts, sensations, and emotions without getting caught up in them. Try this. For just a moment, let go of all effort to understand or achieve anything. Experience how you feel if you suddenly decide that you don't want anything, you don't want to go anywhere, or see anyone. Just be. Don't try to stop your thoughts or create any particular state of mind. Simply rest in the awareness that's already here, effortlessly perceiving everything. Notice how this awareness doesn't come and go. It's the constant backdrop to all your changing experiences. This is your true nature, always available, always at peace. You can also explore this by asking yourself, who am I? Don't try to answer conceptually. Instead, let the question create a sense of openness and curiosity. Who or what is aware of your thoughts? Who is aware of your body sensations? As you inquire deeply, you may find that your sense of self shifts from being a separate entity to being this vast, borderless awareness in which all experiences arise. Remember, self-realization isn't about achieving a special state or having profound experiences. It's about recognizing what's already here, what you already are. Self-realization is the simple, direct recognition of your true nature as awareness itself. This recognition of your awareness can happen in any moment, whether you're meditating on a mountaintop or washing dishes. The key is to look beyond your habitual patterns of thinking and perceiving, and to rest in the simple, undeniable fact of your own conscious presence. Relax and be aware of your surroundings, your body sensations, your breath and existence. Just be present. Liberation comes from freeing yourself from the mind's limitations.
Elias, thank you for being with us today. To our listeners, thank you for joining us on Awakening Insights. Until next time, may you all discover the boundless awareness that you truly are.
Created by Elias Stasinos. Like and subscribe for more.